track position right here.
This is a bit of a wad here.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a wad. Stevens wanting to go. I was hoping he wasn't going to put that 51 car in the middle right now. But
Brian Silas, as we look over to trouble. There's Stephen Wallace spinning around, gets caught in the front end, continues to spin.
Looks like Billy Venturini possibly came along and clipped him.
Second caution of the day comes out. Stephen Wallace getting turned around going through the tri-oval.
I think this is that situation, Kenny, where you might as well not plan much on having anything to race at Talladega. Huh? It was right. Billy Venturini. Tough break for Billy. We saw him slow early in the race, and that's what put him basically at the back of the pack, and unfortunately a lot of damage to that 25 car.
He'll try to make it around and get back into the pits where his father, Bill Venturini Sr., go to work on it. Stephen Wallace not happy at all as he gets out of his car.
You know, the Venturini family, not a big budget operation, but have really run extremely good on all the restrictor plate races. They put a lot of effort in. They run good every place, but they've really excelled the last couple of years.
Billy Venturini will bring that car down pit road, see if Father Bill Venturini Sr. can work any magic and get him back out onto the racetrack. We'll come back. Bobby Gerhart still leads the field. The 200 at Daytona International Speedway. We ride along with the number 11 of Brian Silas. A lot of damage to the right front of that car. We'll find out how that damage actually took place.
He may have caught a piece of that accident with Stephen Wallace. Let's see if we can take a look back at what happened to cause that accident with Stephen. See, Stephen's on the outside in the 61 car. Goes right up to, he just gets loose up there.
Boy, it kind of looked like he might have cut a tire or something.
Yeah, you don't really get loose in that part of the racetrack, but some pretty hard contact for Steve Wallace.
Billy Venturini then clipping him in that number 25, and we saw the 11 was in front of that. I believe that was just a right front tire that had exploded.
See, he's waving.
Yeah,
he's waving the guy around.
He knew he had some sort of a problem. He was waving at that 14 car behind him. I think he knew he had a flat tire, and he was trying to get out of the way.
I think he had a left rear flat.
And you see the rubber already came off the tire and was rolling down the racetrack.
Yeah, he's out of the way up high.
He was doing everything textbook. He just didn't have enough tire quite far enough around through the tri-oval to get him through there.
There's Justin South's onboard right here. You see Josh Wise, the 22. There's the 14 who's going to get clipped by the 61 of Steve Wallace, and that turns Steve right back into the outside wall.
That accident taking place just as they went across the start-finish line. Now we look at the damage from the 11.
Just riding along and blows a right front tire out. Obviously probably ran over some debris from the accident with Steve Wallace, but watch the damage you're going to see. All that damage came from cutting a tire down and that rubber thrashing about. It looks like a major super speedway crash, and all it was a flat tire.
All it was a flat tire.
Yeah.
At about 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, which is amazing that it didn't happen when he's going 185 miles an hour going into one. You had mentioned that was one of the most scary things you've done as a driver.
Oh yeah, blowing a right front tire going into the corner is no fun, but fortunately for Brian, that was, again, it cautioned speed at about 70 miles an hour, but you can see that